Hey guys, in this lecture we are going to prove circular correlation property of DFT. So before that we have to prove a standard result, which is show that DFT of x star of minus n mod n. What is this? This is nothing but circular time reversal, right? Is given by, in frequency domain, it is x star of k. So we'll try to prove this. We will try to prove this result. Later on we'll prove the circular correlation property of DFT. So what is DFT of x of n? It is given by summation n varying from 0 to n minus 1 x of n e power minus j 2 pi by n into kn. So if this is the case, what is DFT of x star of minus n mod n? So this x of n as it is goes here. So similarly in this step, so this term directly comes here, which is x star of minus n mod n into e power minus j 2 pi by n into kn. So DFT of x star of minus n mod n is equal to summation n varying from 0 to n minus 1. So how do I write it in terms of capital N? So it is x star of, you take this n at the beginning of inside the bracket, minus n, and remove one outer bracket. So equivalently I can write like this, right? So into e power minus j 2 pi by n into kn. Now I'm going to replace n minus n is equal to m, and I'm writing this in terms of n as, what is this in terms of n? So it is n minus m. So DFT of x star of minus n mod n is equal to summation. So instead of writing n, I have to write n minus m is equal to 0 to n minus m is equal to n minus 1. So x star of, what is n minus n? Which is m into e power minus j 2 pi by n into k into, what is n? N is n minus m. And this is equal to, so if I write it in terms of m, this n goes to right hand side, and here n cancels out. So I end up with summation m varying from n to m varying from 1 x star of m. I'll split this exponential e power minus j 2 pi by n into k into n into e power minus into minus plus j 2 pi by n into k into m. So here n cancels out, e power minus j 2 pi into any integer where k is an integer here. So this term is 1, right? And here, instead of, in the next step, instead of writing n to 1, I'll write it from 1 to n. I can do that because summing up from left hand side to right hand side is equal to summing up from right hand side to left hand side, right? So this is equal to summation m varying from, I'll interchange the summation, so which is 1 to n x star of m into e power j 2 pi by n into k into m. And this is equal to, so instead of writing 1 to n, which covers capital N number of samples, I'll write it from 0 to n minus 1. So since it's periodic in nature, 1 to n is equal to 0 to n minus 1, so that I can cover complete one n samples. Okay, so into x star of m e power j 2 pi by n into k into m. Now I'll just modify this summation m varying from 0 to n minus 1 x of m e power, instead of writing plus, I'll write it as minus j 2 pi by n into k into m, and I'll put the conjugate for whole. So when I take conjugate inside, so this, both the equations are same, right? So this is equal to what? This is nothing but what is this equation? It is x of k, DFT equation with a star. So therefore what is the left hand side? DFT of x star of minus n mod n is equal to x star of k. Now we are going to use this result for proving circular correlation property of DFT. So circular correlation equation is given by Rxy of L is equal to summation n varying from 0 to n minus 1 x of n y star of n minus L mod n. In short, I can write this equation as x of L n point circularly convolved with y star of minus L mod n. Okay, I can write the correlation equation in terms of convolution equation, something like this. Okay, so this is nothing but Rxy of L. Now the statement for correlation property says that if dft of x of n is equal to x of k and dft of y of n is equal to y of k, then dft of Rxy of L, what is this? This is nothing but cross correlation, because I have x and y, two different signals, so that's why we call it as cross correlation. Okay, if these two signals are same, then it will be a autocorrelation. So this is equal to, in frequency domain we call it as Rxy of k, capital Rxy of k, which is equal to x of k into y star of k. Correlation in time domain again is equal to the same as what we had for convolution. It is multiplication in frequency domain, but one of the sequence is conjugated. So we'll try to prove it. So proof. So Rxy of L is given by what? As per this equation, summation n varying from 0 to n minus 1 x of n y star of n minus L mod n, right? So Rxy of L is equal to this. In short, I can write like this. So x of L circularly convolved with y star of minus L mod n. So if I take DFT on both side, so what is Rxy of L? DFT of Rxy of L, it is capital Rxy of k is equal to DFT of x of L is x of k, and convolution in time domain is equal to multiplication in frequency domain. What is the DFT of y star of minus L mod n, which we have proved, right? So if DFT of x star of minus n mod n is x star of k, right? If this is the case, what is the DFT of y star of minus L mod n? So it is nothing but y star of k. So this is the proof for circular cross correlation property.